Welcome back, folks. It is 5:16 on this wonderful Tuesday morning. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump into the forecast for today. Taking a look at America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. It's a little bit on the darker side of things. Our moon is not giving us that much light today, but keep in mind on your morning commute, as it's dark outside with these cooler temperatures, we are going to have some icy and slick roads sticking around with us. Even on my morning commute today, it was pretty icy out there, so keep that in mind. Our weather headlines are going to show us that those are sticking around. We've got a slow warm up through the work week, and this unsettled weather pattern is going to stick around with us. So that means we're going to have a slow warm up throughout the week, and then we've got a chance for some more storms to roll on in, especially over those higher elevation areas, but we'll get into that in just a second. Right now, our current temperatures are 13 degrees in Grand Junction. We're feeling 16 in Montrose. Further east of us, we are looking to be a little bit on the cooler side of things. 2 in Glenwood Springs, 5 in Aspen, and 15 in Gunnison. Now, our dew point is actually just around that 2 degrees. So if you're headed up that way because that Glenwood Canyon was closed yesterday, keep in mind that there could be some low visibility as you're headed that way. And our almanac is going to show us that our high today is 32 instead of our typical 41, and on the low end, we're looking at 13 instead of our typical 20. And our wind speeds right now, we're not feeling any winds in Grand Junction, but Montrose is feeling 8 miles per hour. So that means it actually feels like 5 outside in Montrose. Keep that in mind. Make sure you're bringing hats, gloves, and anything you might need, especially if you're cleaning your car off. Now, our total snow cover, folks, you'll notice on your morning commute, we've got some white stuff in your backyard. So we are looking to have that light blue essentially all along that highway between Grand Junction and Montrose, giving us about 3 to 4 inches of snow in most of those areas. But in those higher elevation areas, even down by Glenwood Springs, we've got upwards of 40 inches of snow accumulation for the entire season. Yesterday, we really only got 4 to 6 inches of snow accumulation in most of the areas along I-70. Further north and south of us, we got a little bit more accumulation throughout this entire week in this past storm. And getting into our national temperatures, folks, we've got those negatives up north of us because we've got this cold front that keeps on moving down and pushing down, giving us these colder temperatures. It's going to continue, even bringing us some cooler temperatures here on the western slope as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. These Arctic airs are going to continue to push on down. Getting into our overall setup, we've got this upper low continuing, aiding in rain and snow across the southwest U.S. this morning. The afternoon, there's going to be a chance for some rain and snow along the Four Corners, but as we get into the evening hours, that's when we're going to kind of clear up. And folks, hopefully we'll have a little bit of that warm up to get above that freezing point and kind of get some of that ice, that snow off our roads. But in these early morning and these late night hours, we are going to be down in those teens and those 20s essentially for the rest of this week, with a little bit of sunshine on the way and that slow warm up sticking around with us as well. So this unsettled weather pattern is here to stay, so keep your jackets out, folks.